Well, good morning. It's day 17 on the Heysen Trail. Last leg of my Triple Crown, Aussie Triple Crown. It's just gone 6:30. I left at about 25 past. Having an early start today because I've got a big day ahead of me. So I have to do a fair bit of climbing. Walk along a big ridge that's got windmills on it, so apparently the intel is that it gets pretty windy up there. So, last night, sorry I didn't finish off the video actually last night. Ended up talking to some locals and they suggested I sleep on the other side of the local oval. I was going to put my tent up near the public toilets. He says, I'll go and sleep on the other side there's a disused shed up there. You can sleep in there, there's a sink, there's power, and it's really well protected from the wind and stuff. So I went to the pub, had some dinner there, and then went over to the shed and set up and had a good night there. Didn't sleep the best because halfway through the night the wind picked up, and I think I was just stressed out because of what happened the other day when I was high up on the mountains. I was worried that the same thing might happen today, but I don't think the conditions are quite as bad today, and it's not really predicted any rain, even though it is a little bit overcast. So anyway, I got over 42, 44 kilometers to roll today, and looking forward to it. Love hiking. I just stopped in behind this tree. Gives me a little bit of a windbreak. Just to have a small muesli bar, or actually a oat slice bite. There's nothing getting out of it. There's no point stopping. You just gotta eat and keep going. I've got probably about, I don't know, about 5k's to go to Whistling Trick, and then we go down a bit. So I don't know if that'll be better. The wind's pretty stiff up here, I tell you. Why do I always pick the days to go up high? I love hiking! Woo! just having a little break behind the Whistling Trig rest area. It's gusting up to over 40 kilometers an hour, which is actually less than it was further back along the ridge. Over there it was over 50, and I think that's what I measured, and I think it even got higher than that in places. So I'm roughly halfway for the trip today, and I can just get a little bit of shelter here, so I'm just going to have a muesli bar or two and maybe a drink and then get off this ridge. Woo. Nice lunch down there. Couldn't find a better place, so I just decided to stop on the stile. It was good enough. That gave me a seat to sit on. It's been really windy, so I haven't been able to catch up, but there's probably about 10 k's to go, I'd say. Just here by these windmills, they've just started going again. They were stopped before because the wind was too high, but they've just started going again, so it must have died down a little bit. It'd be great walking, but it's just hard work into this wind all the day. So anyway, catch you later. Well, this is a bit of an oasis after 50 plus kilometre winds and those long straight roads that I had to get to here. 44 kilometres of walking from Spalding all the way to here. But I've got a nice bunk here. There's actually a room next door that's just basically just a room with about a few more bunks than this one. But I thought this was the room. Had some chairs. I thought, how awesome is this? Then I thought, what's through this door here? And have a look. They've even got a charging unit over there. They must have a solar panel on the roof, I imagine. We've got sink and other things here. If you didn't bring your utensils along, you've got all your gear. There's a slow combustion fire over there. A little bit of wood, so I might have a little bit of a small fire tonight. Be nice to just sit around it for a few minutes, for an hour or so. And Here's all my junk I've just spread out because I was just trying to check out if I've got enough food for the next 2 days, which I do. So I don't need a... Hallet itself is like 1.5 kilometres down the road, and I feel like I've done enough walking for a day. So I'm just going to chill here this afternoon and enjoy myself. Love hiking. Good evening, guys. So that was an epic day. Not gonna lie, I was pretty tired when I got to the Hallet train station. It was a really surprise. So instead of sleeping on the bunks, I've decided to move into the lounge room, and I've got the fire going there just quietly, and this room's warmed up real nicely. I've just got it on real slow there. I went out and got some more firewood, cut some firewood up, so we got that going. So the stats today was, according to my watch, we did 45 kilometres, nearly 2,000 metres of climbing, and about 1,500 metres of descending. With up on the ridge there where the whistling twig was, it was certainly whistling there. I had wind speeds of up to 50 plus kilometres an hour. So that was pretty tough. Now, tomorrow we're going to go up over Mount Brian. And I was just looking at the weather report. It's going to be strong winds again tomorrow. But if I can get out of here by about 7:30 and get up over Mount Brian by about 9:30, I might miss the worst of it. It'll still be crazy, but apparently after about 10:30 it's going to go really bad, like it's going to get more windy. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Let's get out here about 7:30, and I'm just going to kick back and have a nice little sleep now next to the fire and enjoy myself, and I'll catch you all in the morning. Love hiking.